crazy win rate. And it boils down to all those months that I was only taking one trade a day.
Wow.
Yeah?
Wow.
Only one trade a day. And this is what we call the power of compounding. If you take one trade a day consistently, you'll be able to see even the person who has been taking multiple trades every single day, after the week, after on Friday when the markets are closing, you're able to see even if you're making 1% every single day, that's 5% on Friday.
Yes.
Do you know big institutions work so hard to make 5%?
That's true. That's true. Yes.
After how long?
Yes.
All right?
Yeah.
And it's a game of percentage. It's a game of risk management. So when you talk about even risk management, there's a concept I usually also share of in a scenario of 10 trades. If you're looking at 10 trades, lose 7, win 3,
Yes.
you'll be profitable.
Yes.
How does that work? It's a RR principle. Every single trade that you're risking on the 3 trades, you're targeting to have a 1:3 risk to reward.
Yes.
If you're having a 1:3 risk to reward, if you lose 7, which you're losing only 1%, it means at the end of the week, on the 10 trades that you've taken, you'll be up 2%. 2% on a $10,000 account, that's $200.
Yes.
2% on a $100,000 account,
It's $2,000.
that's $2,000.
True. That makes a lot of sense. I think that this video has been sponsored by Windsor Brokers. They are the best brokers that I personally trade with and also do recommend. If you're a serious trader looking at being successful and venturing into the Forex trading industry, check the link in description and sign up today with Windsor Brokers.
The Mind of a Trader podcast, where we outthink the market.
I am your host, presenter Ali, and this is where real traders sharpen their edge. Today, I'm joined with the one and only Mwabu FX. How are you doing, my brother?
I'm doing good.
Nice to finally meet you.
It's a pleasure.
Karibu sana, and welcome to the Mind of a Trader podcast. Please introduce yourself.
My name is Dennis Mwabu. I'm a trader. I don't like saying that I'm a full-time trader.
Yes, yes.
Because trader is actually focused on doing it part-time and giving you the freedom.
Yes.
So I use trading to actually help me do my other businesses and grow my other things.
Yes.
Yeah.
The main question, or the first question that I normally ask most traders is, when was your first time interacting with Forex trading?
I think my first time interacting with Forex trading was... Actually, remember I was working.
Yes.
I was in a 9-to-5 job.
Yes.
And I was thinking of how can I really be able to create a different income stream that can really be able to help me, like just have those residual bills that are coming in,
Yes.
to have them like sorted out. So this was 5 years ago. 5 years ago will be like
2020.
2020.
Yes.
Yeah. 2020, 2019.
Yes. Before after COVID.
After COVID.
Yeah.
After COVID. Surprisingly, I didn't
Yes.
actually look at it during COVID.
Yeah.
After COVID. So after COVID, started my journey, and my first experience, it was not a good experience. I like sharing this story a lot. It was my small brother. My small brother came and he was like, you know what, bro, right now you're working. You have a 9-to-5, so you can be able to actually invest some money on something here known as a robot.
Yes.
So for me, I was like, okay, what do you mean a robot?
Yes.
And he told me like, so with the robot, what will happen is you'll just put your capital there. And when you put your capital there, what will happen is it will be trading for you automatically. And I was like, okay, there's nothing else I need to do.
This is easy money.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, let's do it. So the first thing was you need to buy the robot. It was around 20,000 Kenyan shillings. I got the robot for 20,000 Kenyan shillings. And I was like, you know what, bro? I need to also buy for you.
Oh, you need to buy 2 robots.
Yeah, I need to buy 2 robots, you know, so that you can be able to
make
get
money
out of the block
Yes,
together.
Yes.
So I bought my robot, and then I bought for him a robot. So surprisingly, you know, I didn't know anything about trading.
Yeah.
So I thought now you bought the robot and it's done.
You're good to go.
It's good. Now let's
Printing
go make
money.
And I was told, you know what? You need to put money.
Yes.
And I was like, okay. So
Hey.
how much are we talking about? You already
Yeah.
have the robot. So I remember the first I did actually 50K on the
Wow.
robot.
Okay.
I was all in. I was all
Yes.
like
Hey.
we need to make this money.
Yeah.
And I can tell you, man, I remember clicking that run button, and within seconds
The account was wiped.
my 50K was gone.
Wow. Wow.
My 50K was gone. But I was like, you see, I think this thing is something they call martingale.
Yes, yes.
I was like, you know, you see that second round,
Yes.
that is what could have actually done the thing for me.
Yes.
And I was like, you know what?
Let me add more money.
Not even add, we need to double this. We need to double this, right? So, unfortunately, I got in, took even all my savings and all those things, and I put 100 Gs there. And I was like, now I know this is the first run was a failure. So,
Yeah.
this is now going to be that thing, yeah. And that was one of the darkest moments in my life, because within seconds,
You've lost what you've been saving.
50, 100, 200, 500,
Wiped.
and that was my introduction to this industry. And I was told, let's
From one. From one. Karibu shule.
So that was my first experience with this space. After that, I just sat down and I was like, you know what? I think also I'm the one who has really not been able to like think twice on this thing.
Yeah.
I was like, I think I'm the one who has not been able to do my research. I think I was driven by the you know, the good looking thing of the bot,
Yes.
how it's going to generate the money, all those things. So I sat down and I asked myself, what did I do wrong? I'm a kind of a person who will always ask myself questions after failing. I always take failures as a new lesson learned.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And I started digging deep. That was binary options. That's where I start.
Yeah.
Most of the people usually start there. Binary options. And on binary options, I started trying to understand, what is this thing called Forex? What
Yes.
is this thing called trading? What is this thing called binary? What is this thing called trading?
Yeah.
And that is where my journey
Began.
actually began.
Yes.
It was not really a good start, but
Wow. That's a very interesting one. So now you got into trying to understand Forex trading.
yes.
What were the resources that you used? Was it YouTube? Was it books?
Yeah. So I believe in a concept that says, if you want to be successful, look for someone who has what you want and ask them how do they do it.
Yes.
So I'm very good at looking at mentorships. I know YouTube is there. I know YouTube is very good in terms of the content that, like basic content, can be able to help you. But I wanted to compress time frames and I wanted to fast track my results.
Yeah.
So I understood very, very well, if I really want to fast track my results, I need to look for someone who will guide me,
Who's already doing it?
who is already doing it.
Yeah.
Because if I do it alone, I get into YouTube, I'll go to different, like, you know, some information is scattered. I wanted information that is streamlined, that I can know I'm getting here, and just to avoid a lot of mistakes. So what I did is I looked for a mentor. It was a little bit tough for me to get a mentor, but I got a company and someone from from the US, and this is where now I really started learning exactly what trading is and how you can really be able to participate in these financial markets.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah.
And now from there, How long would you say it took you for you to actually say now you are consistently profitable?
4 years.
3-4 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
4 years.
So you went in, you are learning, and you are still losing money.
I went in, I was learning, I was losing money until it got to a point whereby I was like, you know what? I've lost a lot of money to a point that I don't think I want to lose more money.
Yes.
Let me first learn, and then now I remove the letter L, and I start earning.
And this is key actually, because I mean, most people want to skip this part.
Yeah.
Most people, probably like you, they've already made some money, they've already saved some money, and they see Forex trading as, a potential investment.
Yeah.
But they really don't want to, go through this type of learning. How would you advise a beginner who's actually watching us right now and they're like, I've saved $1 million, I've saved 500,000, and I need to really start making money? How important is learning?
I think learning is the core of trading. Actually, I like giving an analogy. And the analogy I like giving is analogy of, let's say, for example, today, I give you an S-Class,
Yes.
a Mercedes.
Yes.
And your destination is to get to Mombasa. And they tell you, you know what, Ali? Here's a Mercedes. This is the first time you don't know where the gear is, you don't know where the brakes are, you don't know where the steering is. And they put you on Thika Road. What's the first thing that will happen?
Yeah.
You will actually crash.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So I like using this analogy, telling a beginner, you know what? You have an S-Class here. The destination is Mombasa. It is the fastest way that it can get you to Mombasa. So I want you to first understand few things. I want you to know when we are pressing in the acceleration. I want you to know when we are pushing in the brakes. I want you to know where you're pushing in the gears. And that now is the process of learning.
Yeah.
The process of learning. And in today's world, in today's space, whereby we have different technologies, we have AIs, we have everything is available at our hand.
Yes.
You can be able to fast track that learning process. You can be able to, you don't need to, actually today, you don't need to stay for 3 years.
You don't need to
for
buy
you to become
hundreds of books. Yeah.
Yes. You don't need 3 years to become profitable. No. You need a mentor, someone who will hold you. Give yourself locked in 90 days. Locked in 90 days, you will be somewhere. And then now you start investing strategically.
Yes.
And the only person who can help you do that is someone who is already doing that.
Yes.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Now, interested to know also, when you are actually, learning, are there a few strategies that you tried out, or a few mistakes that you made during your learning process that maybe can help someone who's watching us, at least try to avoid them?
Yeah. My biggest, I usually like that question when I'm asked, because it's usually a very critical one.
Yeah.
Because my biggest challenge, when you take a look at trading, I usually say this, by the way, all trading strategies work.
Yes.
Because we are looking at only two things. The market will only do, if you're buying, the market will either go up or it will go down. If it's not going up or going down, it's consolidating.
Yeah.
And you're not supposed to be in the market. And every single strategy, every single thing that people or someone will say make it looking like shiny, it is based on those two things.
Yes.
They have just created sweet ways, sweet words for you to be able to see them as the experts. It boils down to the basics. Personally, if you actually take a look at how I do my analysis, it's the basics: support, resistance, and price action. So, biggest mistakes that people forget are the basics. They forget about support, resistance, they forget about price action, and they jump into supply and demand, fair value gaps, liquidity sweeps, all those things. So if you're a beginner now, you've started hearing all these jargons. A confused mind is a mind that does not take any action.
Yes.
You become confused. And the moment you become confused, Now you are confused, and you're confused on an industry that involves money.
Yeah.
Okay, so that becomes a very big mistake.
Yes.
Okay, so mistakes to avoid is trading is very simple.
True.
Keep it simple, keep it simple, keep it easy. Avoid complicated stuff, stick to the basics. The market will always do two things. It will either buy or it will either sell. What you're supposed to do is knowing where to buy and where to sell. So if you keep it simple, another mistake I usually find people doing is jumping on strategy after strategy after strategy. And this is what happens. Okay, so if you've mastered one strategy right now, you need to work on that strategy for a period of time for you to be able to see the profitability that it gives you. What's the win rate of this strategy? Okay, so assuming today is on a Monday, and this is what most beginners do.
Yeah.
You've seen Mwabu's strategy, right? You've started following it. On Wednesday,
It's not
maybe
working.
on Tuesday, on Monday you got a win, on Tuesday you got a
win.
loss, and then on Wednesday you got a loss. And you're like, okay,
This strategy is not working.
this strategy is not working. Let me
Yeah.
go and look for Ali now.
Yeah.
Okay, what is he using? Now on Wednesday, you've jumped into Ali strategy.
It's winning on Wednesday.
On Wednesday, it wins.
Yeah.
On Thursday, it loses. On Friday, it loses. Now Mwabu's strategy,
It's working.
it's where now it's winning on.
Friday.
Now you see? So
Yeah.
you find that shifting strategies makes you actually a loser. It actually increases your losing streak in this
yeah.
industry.
Yeah.
Stick with one. I usually say even if you experience 5-10 stop losses,
Yeah.
trade that strategy until now you come to a conclusion that this is not working.
Yes.
Yes.
So what comes out is discipline.
Discipline.
Being disciplined with your strategy.
Yeah.
And of course, discipline is also key in Forex trading because other than that, you need to also, stick to things like risk management, whether you are winning or losing. How did you, during your learning process, did you ever have a challenge, in understanding and mastering risk management?
Man, I think, and that's something I usually share with people, and they think like I'm crazy. And it's the only solution.
Yes.
There's a principle I call the 2 trades a day
Yes.
strategy, or the 2 trades a day risk management plan. So on the 2 trades a day risk management plan, it all involves about taking only 2 trades. Every single day, you're just focused on 2 trades. So when you take a look at that, now it comes to how much are you risking per those 2 trades.
Yeah.
Ideally, realistically, even if you go to Google, and this is where now most of the people, even it doesn't make sense to them,
Yeah.
you're supposed to be risking 1 to 2% per trade.
Yes. Yes.
So it wouldn't make any sense to someone telling him that you're risking 1% to 2% per trade on a $10 account.
Yeah. True. It doesn't make sense. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. But if you take a look at the professional traders, the other day I was just getting back into my strategy because I was asking myself, how have I been able to pass like prop farms, to be able to do all these things and have a crazy win rate? And it boils down to all those months that I was only taking 1 trade a day.
Wow.
Yeah?
Wow.
Only 1 trade a day. And this is what we call the power of compounding. If you take 1 trade a day consistently, you'll be able to see even the person who has been taking multiple trades every single day, after the week, after on Friday when the markets are closing, you're able to see even if you're making 1% every single day, that's 5% on Friday.
Yes.
Do you know big institutions work so hard to make 5%?
That's true. That's true. Yes.
After how long?
Yes.
All right?
Yeah.
And it's a game of percentage. It's a game of risk management. So when you talk about even risk management, there's a concept I usually also share of in a scenario of 10 trades. If you're looking at 10 trades, lose 7, win 3.
Yes.
You'll be profitable.
Yes.
How does that work? It's a RR principle. Every single trade that you're risking on the 3 trades, you're targeting to have a 1:3 risk to reward.
Yes.
If you're having a 1:3 risk to reward, if you lose 7, which you're losing only 1%, it means at the end of the week, on the 10 trades that you've taken, you'll be up 2%. 2% on a $10,000 account, that's $200.
Yes.
2% on a $100,000 account,
It's $2,000.
that's $2,000.
True. That makes a lot of sense. I think that makes a lot of sense, and many people do not get it because there is the notion that probably the influencer traders, or I'd call them Forex influencers, there's a perception that they put out there like it's supposed to be get quick rich, you know. It's supposed to be a flashy lifestyle. I personally have no problem with us, you know, or not us per se, but someone pushing out their flashy lifestyle, because people, you know, decide on the kind of life they want to live. Did it ever affect you that time when maybe you're trading and then you're seeing people living a flashy lifestyle? There are people in Dubai posting Lamborghinis and all those cars, and you're losing. Or did it frustrate you, or did it motivate you? And that's the first question. Second, do you think it's a good notion that some traders, it's a good notion that they put out there? Because sometimes people would feel like, I want to be like this person. And it would come with so much pressure in that someone doesn't want to learn. Someone just wants to flip accounts. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think on the flashy lifestyles, what I can be able to say on that is, starting with me, I actually don't post flashy lifestyles, because there's a concept of do not compare your page 1 to someone who has already flipped 100 pages. You're on page 1, there's somebody who is at page 100. They had to flip page 1 up to 99 to get to 100. So if I understand that concept, I'm more of like, you know what? That's where I'm heading, right? That's where I'm heading. That should not be like a distraction, or should not be like something that is demoralizing me or a negative thing, but I'm taking that as inspiration. Okay. Something also that I've come to realize with this for FX space is, and I always even tell even people who are around me, don't believe anything that is in my account.
True.
I want you to believe what is actually, what you're seeing on your MT5. That's the only thing I want you to believe.
Yeah.
Because we all know, right? We all know. I'm a marketer by profession. People will do anything. People will go extents to even prove to you that they're actually making money.
Yes.
Right? That's why I came with the concept of, you see, some people always come to me, and it's not like I don't want. I can show you my accounts. I can show you the things that I'm trading and how I'm trading and the statistics and how much you have made. Right? But the question is, that's mine. How has it helped you?
True. Yes.
Yes?
Yeah,
How has it helped you? Okay? So, but if we are looking at the statistics that you are looking on my portfolio in your account, then it's a different ballgame. Okay? On the question of people posting their lifestyle in the Forex space, and if it's a good thing or a bad thing, is what I can say is there's always different ways that you can build your brand. There are some people who build their brands from hype, and there are some people who build their brands from pure value.
Yes.
Okay? I believe if you build your brand from pure value, it's more sustainable than building your brand from hype.
Although it might take longer.
It might take longer.
Yes. I hear you.
Because on the influencers posting their lifestyle and all those things, it's good to celebrate. It's good to post your lifestyle. It's good to post all those things. But the question is, what's the audience? Who are you attracting? Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting. So that means probably if I'm posting flashy lifestyle, there's a group of people I'm going to attract. But if I'm bringing out and giving you real value also, there's a different type of people I'm going to attract. So you guys think about that, because right now we are about to get into the real conversation that brought us here to actually talk to Mwabu FX. What you don't know about Mwabu FX is he trades US 30, and also he's actually been able to use AI. Earlier on you mentioned AI, and of course it's a conversation that we're going to have today. How has AI helped you in trading? And maybe you can also take us through a quick journey on how you got into AI trading.
I always say this: if you're not trading using AI, or if you're not using AI in this century, you're probably living under a rock. Yeah.
Okay.
Take a look at this. Take a look at what ChatGPT has done. Take a look at what DeepSeek has done. The other day, I was actually looking at ChatGPT, and it was guiding me to do coding. And coding is something that I have never
You
gone
have
to
no
school
background, yeah.
about. But it's just a matter of asking ChatGPT, give it some logics, and it gives you out what you need. So, AI trading is the new wave, and I like giving an analogy of Bitcoin. When Bitcoin was at $1, when Bitcoin was at $2, when Bitcoin did not have value, there were some Bitcoin billionaires that were created. Right now, Bitcoin is plus 100,000. 100 the other day it was 120
yeah.
of value.
Yes.
So right now, I want you to think of AI as the Bitcoin when it was of no value. AI is going to be creating the next AI trillionaires, the next AI billionaires. And just to clarify, because we're in the Forex space, when I talk about AI, this is not robots.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
These are not robots.
Yeah.
These are not auto trading tools that will trade for you.
Yes.
No, that's not. Those are EAs. We are not talking about
EAs. It
EAs.
is AI.
Okay?
Yes.
We're talking about AI. And what does AI mean when it comes to now Forex? In Forex, just to make also the beginners understand, we have what we call technical analysis. All right? So in technical analysis, this is where you go and look at the charts. This is where you go and look at where are you buying, where are you selling. And this is where now the Forex traders always come with different strategies. So with AI, what happens is it helps you analyze the market. All right? Like for example, one of the one of the AI that we're actually using right now, I'm calling it the BMM AI, Beat the Market Makers.
Wow.
And where does the Beat the Market Makers come from? The Beat the Market Makers is, who are the market makers? You're a retail trader, trading against institutions, trading against big banks, trading against the big guys. Okay, so how are we beating the market makers? It's through AI, because AI now will combine what we call technical analysis and fundamental analysis and bring them in a single click.
Yes.
You have everything there.
Yes.
If Trump speaks today in the morning, AI will do all analysis of what is going on, and it will give you some fundamental analysis. So how are we now changing this industry with AI? Is instead of you going looking at the charts the whole day, staring the charts, like not understanding what is going on, me as a trader, I have been there, I've been trading, I've had my strategy coded, and I've actually put it on TradingView, and it does the same thing that I do. On the question of where did I get started with AI, my first experience with AI is using indicators. When I saw indicators, I started asking myself questions. We have different indicators that people know widely, like traders. For example, the SMC indicators, the EMA, the moving average, MACD, all those things. So I started asking myself, how about if I could be able to actually create something similar to this, but tailored to my strategy or tailored to how I trade.
Yes.
And that is when the spark came in. That is when the interest came. Because I will now have two most powerful things: my strategy plus what we call now fundamental analysis combined together.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. It's actually a new concept. I haven't had any trader on the podcast, talk about AI trading.
Yeah.
Do you think it's something that Kenya has actually, or Kenyan traders have actually, acknowledged and appreciated and also, got into, or do you think it's just a few?
I think this is a very new concept.
Yeah.
Totally new. As far as I know, so far, I've been like so big about. I've not seen any other trader talking about AI or really using it. And in terms of it getting into the Kenyan market, it's very virgin.
Yes.
It's very
It's
new.
like Bitcoin when it was at $1.
Exactly. And this is going to, let me just say, this is going to give most traders a run for their money.
Yes.
Because this is going to kill the signal groups.
Yes.
Yeah? I'm sorry to say this to the traders who are watching this, because if you don't jump on this trend right now, we all agree, Ali, that most traders, they want to be independent. You as a trader, you don't want to be always depending on Mwabu FX to send a buy gold trade idea.
Buy gold now.
Buy gold now. You're always waiting on your Telegram. Okay? Why am I saying that this is the next big thing? Is because you see the AI, like the one that the BMM AI that we have right now, what it does is it will send you real live notifications on your app, and also it will send you an update on your email. And it will tell you, hey, Ali, right now it's the best time to buy gold. Here is the entry. Here is the stop loss. Here's the take profit 1. Here's the take profit 2. And here's the take profit 3.
Wow.
All right?
Yes.
So anytime I usually talk about this thing, is the question that comes up is, what's the accuracy?
Yes. Yes.
And my question is, my friend, if you're already paying for signal groups from a human being,
Yes.
how accurate do you think an AI will be?
True. And we're going to talk about his strategy. He's going to put it down, step by step on how he came up with the strategy and everything. But I want to understand one thing. I've heard people here come and say, I only trade NASDAQ. I've heard people who say, I only do currency pairs. You do trade US 30. Let's just begin there. Why US 30?
I trade news every day. When I say that, people get confused.
Yes. Yes.
US 30 is like trading news every single day. What do I mean by this? Every single day, first of all, US 30 Dow Jones.
Yes.
Maybe most of the people know it, Dow Jones. Let's first start by explaining what US 30 is and why it really makes very logical sense for me to trade US 30. You see, every day I'm using an iPhone.
Yes.
That's Apple.
Yeah.
When I go to an event or somewhere, I may take Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Right? When I use my laptop, I'm having Microsoft there.
Yeah.
Those are things that I'm trading on US 30. These are 30 big companies in the US stocks combined together. That is US 30.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? I'm trading real live market situations. Okay? If Apple stocks go up, if Microsoft stocks go up, if Coca-Cola stocks go up, that's already fundamental analysis.
Yeah.
I already know what am I supposed to do. I'm supposed to go and look for buying US 30.
Yeah.
So I'm trading real live things that are happening in the marketplace. So The US 30, you asked about the strategy.
Yeah, I've actually asked why US 30 for now.
Or why US
Yeah,
30?
yeah, yeah.
All right. Oh, yeah. That's what I was explaining. So, why US 30? So, if you take a look at people who, I usually laugh when I see people waiting for NFP.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Because they trade NFP every
Every day.
single day. US 30 New York Stock Open. I'm going to give you this as a challenge. Go and take a look at US 30 exactly at 4:30. It will give you 1,000 plus pips
every single day, Monday to Friday.
every single day.
So whether it's a buy or sell,
1,000. If you've gotten into the trade,
early enough.
the only time you can close that trade if it hits 1,000 pips.
That's crazy. It's actually a thing. I haven't figured that out yet.
I'm giving you a challenge and every trader a challenge. Go and take a look at US 30. Forget even NASDAQ. US 30 specifically. 4:30 market opens. It will open a candle, close, bang. It will give you a move. We don't wait for retracements. No, that's not how we trade it. We don't wait for pullbacks. We're getting in with volume. We're getting in with breakouts. And we are targeting 1,000 pips every single day.
And it's actually a volatile index,
yeah.
and many people actually avoid it.
Yeah.
So I'd really love to know the specific strategy that probably you use to be profitable using US 30,
Yeah.
and also how the AI BMM BMM
Beat the market
yeah
makers.
BMM
Yeah.
how it's actually helped you manage its risk and the volume based moves.
Yeah. Talk about volatility. US 30 is actually more volatile than gold.
Yeah.
It's more volatile than any other indices, more volatile than NASDAQ, more volatile than SPX. So, how we trade US 30 is, first of all, the key principle is volume. You want to trade with volume. And what do I mean by I want to trade with volume? I want, when I execute my order, the first thing that is happening is my take profit is being hit in a minute or even
No
less
way.
than a minute.
TP1 or
Yes, TP1.
What? That
Okay.
is crazy. Yeah, okay.
At 4:35, we're already closing our orders. That is the advantage of trade. You heard when I said I trade news every day.
Yes.
Isn't that how you
Yeah, that's how people trade news. Yeah.
By 4:35, my take profit 2 is smashed. Okay? So, what's the advantage of this? There's something we call a trailing stop loss. I don't think most
Yeah,
of the people.
I know.
Trailing stop loss is when take profit 1 is hit. Remember, we are not waiting for any retracement. Okay? So if take profit 1 is hit, your trailing stop loss moves with the profits.
profit, yeah.
If take profit 2 is hit, your trailing stop loss is securing.
Because there's no retracing.
There's no retracement. If it retraces, that's not how we trade US 30.
Yes, yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
Concept number 1 is maximize and take advantage of the volume. Strategy number 2, what we look at is breakouts. All right? We look at breakouts. We always have, there's a strategy that you usually call ORB, open range breakout. Okay? We have the New York Open. We have the highs and lows of the New York Open, which you mark the high and you mark the low. And any breakout that happens during the high and low, you take advantage of zones. Which are the zones that you're taking? And that's why you're saying, get back to the basics.
Yes.
The zones that get broken are not supply, support and resistance zones. Okay?
Yeah.
Actually, by the way, it's very rare for me to use supply and demand zones on US 30. Support and resistance zones. Okay? So it can either do two things. It can either give you a fake out and an absolute total breakout, confirming your entries.
Wow.
Yeah?
So
And that's
so what I'm getting here is at 4:30, BMM is BM.
BMM.
B-
Beat the market
beat the
makers.
market
BMM.
I got this. Beat the market makers. Beat the market makers. Okay. So BMM. I don't know why I want to say BBM. Is it BlackBerry or something? So BMM at 4:30,
Yes.
sends you an entry point, TP1, TP2, TP3, and a stop loss. Exactly at 4:30.
Exactly at 4:30. 4:30,
Wow.
4:31, during that time.
Yes, yes, yes.
4:30, 4:31, 4:32,
Yes.
you're going to get an entry
By
confirmation.
4:35, you've actually.
You're out.
And what's the what's the win? Not win rate per se for now. What's the profit looking like in terms of 1x, 2x, 3x? Or it
The
depends
risk
with
to reward
pips.
or
Yeah, risk to reward.
the risk to reward, that's why. To be honest, I did a live trading challenge whereby, and when I talk a live trading challenge is we're not beating around the bush.
Yeah.
We get into the market. Everything that I'm explaining to you, I do it when you're looking at me. We did a 3 weeks challenge. In 3 weeks challenge, we have only lost twice.
Trading every day.
Every single day at 4:30.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
All right?
Yes. Many traders in Kenya, as you mentioned, they heavily rely on signal groups. Can you take us through probably some of the misconceptions that you've seen and how AI helps empower traders to become more independent? Because you talked about something like, when you have this AI, you don't have always to be on the groups.
Yeah.
Take us through that.
Yeah. I think I think some traders are really not going to like this.
Yes.
Because this is going to take most of the traders out of business, and also it's going to help traders who know how to tap into potentials. So, as a trader, you are depending on someone to give you their trade ideas. Okay. This means that your income is pegged to someone.
Yes.
These are human beings. Today, I may wake up sick. It means that you'll not make money. Today, I may wake up feeling like, you know what? I want to go on vacation. It means that you will not make money. And also, how consistent will it be? Always depending on someone, on their signal groups. Okay? So the two disadvantages of signal groups. Actually, I've never had a signal group. Yeah? And this is because of these two things. First of all, yes, you're getting those trade ideas. Are you understanding why?
Do you understand where you're buying?
Yeah.
Do you understand where you're selling?
Do you understand why? Okay? The second thing is, for how long? Signal groups will never make you profitable. Okay?
Wow.
So let's shift from being on Telegram signal groups. Let's shift from being on WhatsApp signal groups. So let me give you a lifetime signal provider who is an AI. It's a replicate of Mwabu FX strategy that you'll be working with every single time.
For the rest of your life.
For the rest of your life. You want to wake up at 11 and trade? You don't need to wait for Mwabu FX to give you a signal. There's somebody who is in a meeting, and that is when the signal has been sent. There's someone who is somewhere else, and that is when it means out that day you've been able to miss the trade ideas.
Yeah.
Own flexibility, own time. When the market is open, like most of the time. So if it's New York session you want to trade, come switch on your AI, trade.
If it's currency pairs, if it's
Currency pairs, if it's anything. So the good thing is now, and this is why I like saying, you know what, I did not come to trade Forex and take it as another job.
Yes. Yes.
Because most of the traders, they've actually created another job, but doesn't have a boss.
Yes.
I don't want to always be on my phone, trying to send people signals, I want to be running my investments. I want to be running other things.
Yes.
That's the reason why I started trading Forex. So, as a trader, if you have the AI, and your community has the AI, for example, they will be receiving real-time signals on their emails. Assuming,
on the application.
Like I remember yesterday I was doing some errands in the CBD. And my AI sent me a buy on gold. And we have a group of I have a group of some 7 traders who have been trading with them for the last, when we started, for the last 4 years. That's how concrete that group is. And what I was doing is, when the AI was sending me the idea, I was sending it to the group and I was telling them, can you, because, it's like, I'm not believing this also.
Yes, yes, yes.
I don't know how to trade gold. Personally, I don't know how to trade gold. Can you guys confirm if
That
this
is
is
a buy.
truly a buy?
Yes.
And they were like, bro, this is legendary.
Wow, that is crazy. And I think you've mentioned 2 things. And as someone who's actually been in one of these signal groups, I think there's one thing that probably some traders don't tell you. You will see a trader post entry point, TP1, TP2, and a stop loss. And probably you are not online that time.
Yeah.
And then you come later on, you see TP1 hit.
Yeah.
And then you try to compare what they're selling on the Telegram group to
What's on the charts.
What's on the chart, and it's completely different. And sometimes they'll actually wait for TP1, TP2, TP3 to be hit, and then the post that they posted on Telegram, they're going to edit it.
Yes.
So I think whatever you're doing, bro, it's legendary. It's actually a game changer.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
let's move a little bit further and talk about now the BMM AI scanner. What does it actually scan for? And how does it help traders beat the market makers? And how can people get access to it?
Amazing. So on the BMM scanner, so how it works, I've been able to design it in 2 ways. If you want to replicate my strategy and just trade, and I'll just to add something before even I get into it. I created the BMM based on how I started trading.
Yes.
Because I remember when I was on my 9 to 5, I used to get, I actually told the HR that I've started classes. And these classes are just to make the company, make me a better person, and make the company. So I had a special request at every single day, because at exactly, we're supposed to tap out at 5 from work. So I just asked every single day if I can just be getting out at 3:50 there.
Yes, yes.
3:50, 3:30, so that I can go and
class.
attend class at 4.
Yeah.
At 4, it was my US 34, so that 4:30 we can prepare,
Yes,
we get
yes.
in. So I've designed the BMM for people who are 8 to 5, because you can work your 9 to 5, and you can get, even if it's in the office, you can just spare some 30 minutes. You don't need an hour to trade it. Just need an extra 30 minutes every single day to jump in, use the scanner, and make some extras, and make some extra coin. And that was my game plan,
Yes.
to exit my 9 to 5. And it worked perfectly. So that was an inspiration of creating the BMM on the US 30 strategy. And then the second thing is, for other traders who are actually full-time traders, it can be able to look at all these other pairs. For example, the GJ, Euro USD, the major miners, it can be able to scan. So what I usually advise people is, because sometimes it can get overexciting, whereby you're seeing trades just winning everywhere, and you just want to take all the trades. So select a few pairs that you want to specialize in. If you want to scalp gold, you can set it up. I want to scalp gold. Be sending me notifications for gold scalps when they come in. If you're a swing trader, you can go on the higher time frame, tune it and tell it, you know what, I want you to be giving me only trade setups that are coming on the higher time frames, on the 1 hour and 4 hours. That is for swing traders. If you're an intraday also, you can set it up for intraday, whereby you tell it, hey, 15 minutes, 30 minutes there, send me trade ideas. So it caters round for all type
types
of
of
traders,
traders, yes.
all type of pairs, and all types of anything that you, even stocks, even anything that you want to trade, you can actually use it. So how do you get access to it? So first of all, we're having a launch for the BMM.
Yes, yes.
On the launch, this will be on 26th. This will be in partnership with Windsor.
Yes, yes.
Windsor Brokers.
Yeah.
So we have come up because we all know, guys, we all know, we all know what happens with these AIs
Yes.
and the amounts of figures that people usually asked
Yeah.
to actually pay. So in partnership with Windsor, if you're trading with Windsor,
Yes.
you can actually be able to get access to this trading AI.
Yes.
Absolutely
For free.
free.
Wow. That is good news.
Right?
Yes.
That is if you're trading with
With Windsor
Windsor.
Brokers.
That's an agreement that Windsor has been able to, we've been able to have an agreement for their clients. They can be able to get access to it. So on 26th, as you're shooting this video, on 26th of July 2025, we have an event. So on that event, that is when we'll be doing a mega launch for
Yes.
the AI.
Yes.
And if you also want to get more on on the pricing, I think we'll be able to share my details on
Yes,
socials
yes.
so that you can
Yes,
be able
yes.
to.
I'll actually be able to pin them in the comment section.
Yeah.
And also,
And maybe what I can mention is, you know, I'm a young guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know this space has a lot of people who are trying to come in and make it up. So any product that I create and push out of the market is, to be honest, I have other things that I'm
Yeah.
doing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I'm still making money from trading.
Yes.
So I'm not the guy who will come here and tell you $1,000, $5,000, $2,000.
Yes.
No, it's all about pushing value to the people first.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. So as Mwabu FX has actually told you guys, if you sign up on Windsor Brokers, you can actually be able to access the BMM AI scanner for absolutely for free. But if you choose to go other way, there's a price to pay. So I'm going to pin his social media details in the comment section and also put his social media details and probably contact details in the link in description. I'm going to link them in the description, and you can reach out to him and he's going to actually be able to guide you. Also, I do tell you this each and every day that I do recommend Windsor Brokers. So I've also put a link in the description. You sign up and you'll be able to access the BMM AI scanner from Mabu FX. Now, while we are winding up, tell us about the event. Is it invites only? Can people attend? How, date, time, location, all those details.
All right, so the event will be held at Waridi Paradise Hotel, which is located at Hurlingham. This will be on 26th of July, 2025. Welcome all. Tag your fellow trader, tag your friend. It's open to everyone. It's not an invite-only event. And guess what, guys? Anybody who attends that event, we are going to be actually giving out the AI for the first. We'll figure out the number. First 50, first 100,
Yes.
we'll be able to get access to it absolutely for 100% free. Put your credit card away, put your money away. Just for the launch, you're going to be getting access to it. And just to appreciate you making that effort of coming and supporting us.
Wow.
Yes.
This looks like a big move. This looks like a market changer. And I really do wish you all the best in this.
See, I usually say conversations, numbers beat conversations day in, day out. People can say what, people can talk to you about a lot of things, but data will always tell you. Numbers don't lie. So the AI, what it does, every single trade that it takes or any signal that it gives, it will document it. If the AI loses, the AI does not know how to lie.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Men lie, women lie. AI will not break the code.
Yes. Yes.
It will not lie. If it loses, it documents it as a loss.
Yes.
And that was my very, 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 very key feature of the AI, because I was like, you see, all the trades that it has taken, it will give me real statistics of what I am expecting. Okay? So having 100 to 1,000 win ratio, that's a crazy win ratio. Yeah, it means that all these trades, all the 1,000 trades that you've seen, they've been able to hit take profit 1, 2, and 3.
Yes. That is crazy. That is absolutely insane, bro.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Now talk to someone who's watching you, and if you feel like there's any question that I've not asked, any issue that we've not addressed, I think this is actually the time. And also, maybe someone is not yet convinced. Also tell them to come to the event.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
your time.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you can say thank you very much for watching us up to the end of this video. It's a great pleasure to connect to you, and also you Ali giving me this chance to actually enlighten people. I can be able to tell you that Mwabu FX, I stand for transparency, I stand for being authentic, and I stand for giving value first. I usually say we've been given two hands, and a lot of people think about being given two hands as one hand for giving and another one for receiving. But for me, it's a different way you look at it. I've been given two hands to give and to give and to give, because I believe the more I give, the more I give, the more I receive. What I can be able to tell you is this is a new era, and we are actually transforming this Forex space. And if you're not riding on the wave of AI, you'll be like that person who said, I wish I knew 10 years ago if I could buy Bitcoin when it was $10. This is the next big wave. This is the next big run. And just to show you how credible and how transparent we are with what we're doing, we are more than willing, for those people who are not convinced, we are more than willing to give you a test trial. Before you put your money anywhere, before you put your coin anywhere, because you believe in our systems, we know they work, we have tested, we have proven them, and we can be able to prove and give data that is actually verified.
Wow.
All right?
Yes.
So all I can say, guys, is let's rock. Let's jump into this boat and let's make this a huge, different game.
Yes, there is a small squeeze bag that has actually, lower third that has actually been running throughout the show. The name of the event is Forex Meets AI by Mabu FX. So guys, I will also be there. Let's meet there, let's network, let's make money. This has been the Mind of a Trader podcast, and I want to say thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do. My name is Presenter Ali, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
The Mind of a Trader podcast, where we outthink the market.